Hello, hello, hello. Once again, we are back, boys and girls, and we have returned to the Weaver's Lair. We are about to go speak with the Widow Arachne regarding the pheromones of Zevkal that we got from the siege hold in our last video. And we'll see what she can use these things for. And you will also take note that I took care of the delve that was there. There was nothing storyline wise there, so at least I don't believe there was. Not that I noticed. So don't worry about it. And here we go. Let's talk to the widow.
Little morsel.
The general's consensus.
Follow your thread, morsel.
What do you have for me?
Our threads will cross again.
What a beautiful gift. General Anubazol would be an excellent ally. I'm pleased with your work, morsel.
Do keep in touch.
Alright. Okay, so
May the weave favor you.
part 2 of the Ajkahet storyline has already taken care of. It's AZJ Kahet? I could have swore it was AHZ Kahet. Oh my, I've been spelling it wrong the whole time. Crying out loud. I'm going to have to go back in every single one of my stupid videos where I typed an explanation or a background, and I'm going to have to retype that stupid. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. I can't believe I didn't realize that. That completely slipped past me. Oh. Pain in the butt. Okay. Well, lesson learned. Now I know. Okay, let's go ahead and speak
Much about you.
with the widow once again, and it looks like we got a few other quests that have now officially been unlocked now that we have gotten this far in the storyline. First and foremost, Advance to Farron, which I am sure will take us to Farron's Advance.
Our threads will cross again.
I have a little morsel all wrapped up from a corner of my web. Shall I share it with you? It's sure to mean your doom, little night elf. Ah, very well, I can smell your eager impatience. I've sent that little green blob of a goblin you call Gazlo off to the northeast. He tells me the Queen and High General are marshalling their elite shock troops. No doubt they are readying to invade Hallowfall. Scurry off to your lamplighter friend. I'm sure she will want to smash everything in sight. So we're going to speak with Baron Lothar at Baron's Advance, sure enough. Okay, so we have word that there's an attack on Hallowfall incoming, and we got to stop it.
I'll be watching.
Alright, and let's go ahead and pick up the main quest,
Come back
for that
again,
storyline.
morsel.
And, I am not reading the thing yet, but this is a big deal right here. A portal to Dornegal from Ajkahet. That will certainly come in handy, alright? So, we've received an invitation, or rather, you have, Peltalion. It's a request to meet with the Vizier. That name rattles even the most wealthy and powerful figures in the city of Threads. Gaining this individual as an ally could seal our victory against Ansurak's horrid little shadow for good. You're to meet him in the burrows. Use the pheromone dispenser here in my lair to mask yourself enough to enter safely. So we are going to meet the Vizier in the burrows of Ajkahet's city of Threads. Alright, that's the one that's overrun by wicked baddies. And this, I believe, is also where we suspect Anduin is being held.
Do keep a suspicious invitation. But a face-to-face meeting with the Vizier could be quite the boon for my little conspiracy.
Mm-hmm.
And of course there's the matter of your ally.
Yes, Anduin.
Go. See what you can unravel.
Alright, so in the 7 threads, the ones that we have are the General, which is Anubarak, the Vizier, who we are about to meet, and the Weaver, who we will be meeting shortly. Okay. Bran Blonde's beard, we're 10 out of 60 for him. Oh, good lord. Alright, we got some work to do with Bran, that's for sure.
I've been expecting you.
Okay, let's see what other quest. And we got a quest from our little goblin gal right here.
Go, go!
She's got 2 quests for us. Alright, the first one is trade partners.
Road.
Have you visited Mari? It's a trade town to the southeast of here. try some of Corby's barbecue while you're over there. Alright, so check on Mari. Check out Mari. Which I think I've got a quest already in that area. Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. See, that's why we don't head over to do these side quests right away, because they group up, and then we can knock them all at once, and then we're not going back and forth between locations. All right. Quest number 2 from Linny is a silken thread, and she says, "You looking for work or something?" Linny squints her eyes at you. "If you're just hanging around, I've heard some whispers from the capital. An associate of the Weaver is looking into some business in the Silken Ward. The new ward is supposed to be a fresh start for citizens of the capital of the Queen's Pale Wheel. Be a fresh start for the citizens of the capital, but the Queen's Pale Weave Lashers have been treating it like a military camp. This isn't sitting well with the populace. Meet with a Nerubian named Sumlatha outside the ward. She can fill you in on the details." Alright, so we're going to meet with Sumlatha in the Silken Ward and make sure we're going to see about having the area become a trading post instead of just a military training area. Alright, and I'm going to pick up these other 2 quests before we do the pheromone stuff. Oh, there's a few quests, Jack. Okay. Alright, so down here is... Oh, there's Bran again. "You've got a lot of interesting things here. This Underkeep might be the lead I'm looking for."
Inquiring minds just got time.
And it's another delve. Alright, I'm pretty sure I didn't do this one. Okay, now this is another one. Okay, now several of these delves are following a storyline all revolving about somebody named Zekbir, who we did see at the tail end of one of our delves that we did do a video for. So because this one follows that storyline, I think we'll do a video for that one as well. Alright, so delves, and this is the Underkeep. Who would have thought it'd be cozying up to a Nerubian lair? The Weaver gave me a lead on how to uncover more about this Zekbir. He says there's a place called the Underkeep that might have records on him. Let's check it out and see what we can find. So we're going to find information on Zekbir within the Underkeep. Alright, I don't think we did I hope we didn't do the Underkeep already.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
This might be tough sneaking into the heart of the city, but we got to try. Find out more about this monster Zekbir. This is... What did I just... Okay. Oh, okay, it is down here. Okay, so this is... No, this is not one that we've done yet. Okay. And this one, in particular, I think it's just kind of a random... Yeah, that's just a random delve that we don't need to do a video for, but we will do a video for the Underkeep. I skipped a delve a while ago that actually did have another chapter with Zekbir, where we learned a little bit more about him and how he's tied in with the Nerubians. So that's kind of another side reason that to do the delves. In addition to it being the extra new added little bonus side adventure, there is a little bit of storyline here. So we will eventually get around to that. All right, so moving on. Let's head on back to what do we got over here? We have a quest to pick up here from Anubo Key.
Speak, little one.
Disciple of Adubazal. Alright, General Anubazal is the greatest of us. He will show us the way. He will show us the way forward towards a stronger Ashgahet. And let's, sure, why not? Let's ask him, why do you follow the General? General Anubazal has won more battles for Ashgahet than any who come before him. He is a force of nature, an undying giant with unwavering convictions. I aspire to follow his footsteps one day. Under his tutelage, there is chance that I might join the tapestry of our kingdom's grand martial lineage. So I will follow you to battle. Alright, duly noted. Okay. So, let's go ahead and... just out of curiosity, what are the goods here? Oh, he's got some different stuff. Okay, so this is other stuff requires an active pact with either the Weaver, the General, or the Vizier. Alright, so apparently we need a pact with one of these folks in order to do something here. Requires conspiratorial reputation. Alright, and that's another amount right there. There's toys and extra bonus items and recipes. No recipe on this one, but that's how it is with a couple of these vendors.
Tomorrow we fight.
Alright, so the quest from Anubaki is Bountiful Beetles.
Is Korvan.
And he says, General Anubazal has great plans in motion for the Swarmery, Rakush. He intends to return it to the working order to support his war campaign. However, I have my reservations about the two he left in charge. Kishnell seems to have a good head on his shoulders, but Ixaron? Volatile is an understatement. They may require some prodding. Seek out Kishnell and Rakush and follow up on Anubazal's words. Alright, so we're going to meet these other two underlings of the general and whip him into shape, apparently. Alright. I cannot do a voice that deep. I'm not even going to try. And okay, so this is the quartermaster. I'm sure this is just a general thing, unless this is an actual thing here. I'm curious. Is this enough? No, that's not enough. Right? Okay, I don't need that.
Interested in the unusual.
Anything that? No, nothing there. No. Okay.
Interested in the unusual?
Okay, fair greetings. And the new quest is a rare key. And it's just it's automatic kedge for going up in reputation. I'm sure it's 750 kedge.
You are appreciated. The weave has delivered a customer.
We still don't have... Okay, so we're up to 1400 kedge.
Elix Cottage.
Alright, let's go ahead and wipe these pesky pheromones on us. Yeah, we need a shower after this. Alright. Alright. And we will take the Vizier's flyer to arrive in the burrows. Which is where from here? Okay, well, okay. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and take this, yeah, sure. We'll take the Swarmer. Alright, and we're gonna meet this mysterious Vizier in the burrows. Alright, we have arrived at the City of Threads.
You are expected inside the first facility on your left.
My throne carries generations of memories.
Alright. So we are about to meet the Vizier.
Ah, welcome. I'm Executor Nizrak, also known as the Vizier. Your willingness to meet humbles me.
Oh, does it now?
My friend, you made it.
Hey, it's Anduin!
Sorry for the cloak and dagger. We just couldn't risk being discovered.
Huh. Executor Nizrak. Probably another one that was loyal to the previous queen, or Ansurak took her out. Alright, so we turn this into Anduin then. I wish we could sit down and catch up, and catch each other up properly, but as always, time is never on our side. No, it never is. Alright, so I gotta ask first, what happened to you? How'd you get here? When the Nerubians dragged me away, I thought I was done for. But instead of being taken to a prison, I was brought here to Executor Nizrak. He wished to exchange words, not blows, and in doing so, I've learned that this city and its inhabitants are in dire need of aid. These aren't monsters, Velkavian. They need our help. I realize how strange this all sounds, but I speak the truth. Huh, okay, so the Nerubians within the City of Threads aren't horrible beasts after all. We have been misled.
Inspire others to do better.
Alright.
Together, we will be victorious.
And it says, it surprises me a little to see that you've made allies among the Kaheti Balthalion, and yes, I'm alive and well. My smile crawls across Anduin's face. Not too much of a shock, I hope. No, of course not. I was 90% sure you were still alive. Alright, and we have a portal to Dornegal now.
Everyone deserves a chance.
I don't know where it is it? Unless that's it right there. Okay. Anyway, moving on. The next quest from Anduin is into a skittering city. I sent those invitations to you and Illyria both. I'd have bet my father's sword you wouldn't let such a unique opportunity pass you by. It's what sets you apart from all of us. Illyria, however... No, never mind. She's as cautious as she is assertive. I suppose I was hoping for the latter, but it's the former that's kept her alive. Perhaps she'll find us later on. For now, it's time you and my new acquaintance properly meet. So, tell the Vizier of the Weaver's plan and apply pheromones for access to the Umbral Bazaar.
Inspire others to do better.
Okay, so within the City of Threads, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do within here. Okay, so this. Oh, okay. This is kind of a different look. Okay, so this whole section is the City of Threads. Okay. It's not just this little dungeon area right here. This whole bottom section is the city, and then the palace is going to be the raid. Okay. So that's what that's all about. Okay.
We will not allow Xalatath to triumph.
So tell the Vizier of the Weaver's plan.
Everyone. Executor Nizrek is one of Queen Ansurak's closest confidants.
Or so she surmises. Ah, good. I was getting bored.
Conspiracies after conspiracies after conspiracies. Alright. I understand that you have not only entered into alliance with the Weaver, but that you have also parlayed with our famed General Anubazal as well. If I were to commit my own resources, we three elderly Nerubians would make quite the formidable triumvirate. I think I pronounced that right. The players and the board are set. Now tell me, Velkavian, what game do they wish to play? Well, the Weaver wants to take out Xalatath and free Queen Ansurak from her influence. Oh, so we're not looking to kill Ansurak. We're just looking to free her from Xalatath's spell, apparently.
Time is short. Here are pheromones that will allow you into the bazaar. Apply them.
Now we have more pheromones.
Xalatath is a problem, to be certain, but the Queen is not being influenced. She has made a choice she believes in.
Yes.
The Weaver will not be pleased, but Ansurak must also be eliminated.
So we have one side of this group, that being the Weaver, who just wants to break the spell off of Ansurak, and the Vizier here just wants her dead. So, in time, we will find out which one we will choose. All right.
Get away from him, creature. Now.
Oh, it's Illyria, who floats in.
To me and lower your bow. He's an ally.
An ally. Dalaran fell because of them.
Illyria, we can end this war, but not if you loose that arrow.
Fine. But you best have a good explanation for this.
All right. speak with the Vizier once again.
I've been waiting for you.
Quite the entrance. I should replicate it in the next cabinet meeting. He emits a cough, and you imagine might be a chuckle. Perhaps we should give them a private moment, whilst we let them have it. Would you hear out a small request of mine?
Do stop by again.
Well, of course you have a request. You have a request. And I don't know what it is. Sometimes, for some odd reason, sometimes some of these quests don't click right away, and you have to step away for a few steps and then walk back in order for it to go through like that. All right. This one will have a trinket upgrade for this one. And the quest from Nizrek is rewriting the rewritten. Wanted to make sure I said that correctly. Okay, and he says, we asked you here today because it is Ascendance Day. Queen Ansurak has designed to declare it a day to revel in our newfound void-infused evolution, our ascendance, quote-unquote. Please note my satirical nuance. While the streets are alive with festivity and joyous citizens, the shadecasters planted through the bazaar will be drowning the air with Ansurak's vile propaganda. Take this invitation of mine, use it to overwrite them with more illuminating information for the public. Alright. So we're gonna write over the current propaganda with our own, basically. And we have another quest from Anduin right now. And the quest from Anduin is like a spider on the wall. And he says, inviting Olivia was a risk, but even at this moment, I feel it was worth taking. I know it was. I will speak with her on my own. In the meantime, I'd like you to venture into the city above. The pheromones Nizrek gifted you will allow access to the Umbral Bazaar. Observe the merchants, listen to the conversations, purchase their goods. This city is as vibrant as Stormwind. Its people are as worthy of freeing from abuse as our own. Experience for yourself how similar we all are. So, they're just like us, kind of thing. So, ignore the fact that they've done terrible things. We should just imagine they're just like us. I sincerely hope this is not the writer's clever way of insinuating that, well, you know what, this is a political opinion, guys. Like I said, I warned everybody that the general feeling that this was going to be the woke expansion. And through all of these quests that we're reading, the purpose of doing this, in addition to following the story and seeing if it is worthwhile and enjoying the ride as we go along, we're also picking out exactly what the writers are doing in terms of if they're just trying to push an ideology, shall we say. I am reminded of the game Dustborn that came out recently. In case you guys are reading this months or years down the line and you completely missed the story, we are now in the beginning of September 2024, and a game just came out called Dustborn, and basically this piece of crap is Antifa the game. I kid you not. It is 100% in-your-face woke crap, and all of the abilities that you have as the quote-unquote heroes of this game involve canceling and triggering and all woke progressive terminology, and special abilities like getting the cops off your case by calling them racist, ridiculous BS like that. Because this is what a lot of game writers and designers that are now in this next generation are doing, because they've been just manipulated and brainwashed into thinking that kind of ridiculous ideology is what all the game players want. However, Dustborn, you probably will not have heard of it, because as it stands right now, the game is a complete and total flop. No one is buying it. It is one of the single worst sellers on Steam, and that is a problem with games that push this kind of ideology. And this is exactly what we have here. Okay, this whole storyline could very well be a metaphor for illegal immigrants. I think that very well could be the whole purpose of this. Oh, they're just like us. We need to liberate them because they're good. Ignore anything horrible that they've done in the past. They're just like us, and we need to be the good people and take care of them. That very well could be the case. So I'm just throwing that out there, guys. Just throwing it out there. Alright, moving on. My rant is done. We now go for the Umbral Bazaar.
Do what I can. Go see who the Nerubians really are. You'll be surprised. We'll meet up with you later.
Okay, and it looks like there is another quest to be taken down here. Inside, this is from Mr. Sunflower. Deltalian, is it you from Zaralek Caverns? Do you remember me? Oh, Mr. Sunflower from Zaralek Caverns. Okay. I vaguely do remember this character, or at least something similar to it. And it was kind of a silly quest line in Zaralek, so let's see what Sunflower has for us. Good morning, isn't it a delightful day to be alive? And the quest he has for us is Loss of a Limb. And Mr. Sunflower says, Happy greetings, it is so nice to see you again, Barbarian. This is my new tea room and therapy space. It is a safe place for... Oh, God. Jesus, suffering. Don't tell me this is the safe space room. Is this seriously a safe space room? Is this really what you've done, Blizzard? Are you effing kidding me? Crying out loud. Alright, well, moving on. You helped Ralph before, and I wonder if you might be willing to help another patient of mine. Ralph was the patient. I can't remember who Ralph was. I didn't delve too deep into Zaralek Cavern when I did that quest line. I didn't bother to do the side quests on all my tunes for Zaralek just because I hated that round. I hated that whole patch. Alright, so... And I wonder if you might be willing to help another patient of mine. Vizier is deathly afraid of creatures with fewer limbs. I think it has grown into a deep phobia of dismemberment. I am trying to get to the bottom of this diagnosis. Would you be willing to speak to him and demonstrate that you, who does not have all 8 limbs, are not so terrifying after all? So assist Mr. Sunflower in Vizier's therapy session. Okay, and that's, yeah. Wonderful, come this way. Use your most friendly voice, if you please. Screw you! I'm just kidding, okay. Alright, so... let's talk with Vizier. Oh, no, please! Where are your limbs? Vizier seems to be very terrified of you. Who tore off your legs? Please don't come any closer! I can say, I'm just here to talk, there's no need to hide, or let's be fair. I'll say, I'm just here to talk. No, get away! It's alright, Vizier. Pelthalian is nice. Oh dear, this is too much for him. Pelthalian, drink the threat-reducing potion from my tea table. Let's see if that makes you less frightening. So we have, for crying out loud, we have a Nerubian that's triggered. That's what this is. We have a triggered Nerubian in a safe space. This whole room is a woke garbage quest line. And I make myself smaller to make myself less threatening.
Fascinating.
I'm tiny now. Is this better?
As the Queen wills.
No, your limbs, where are they? No, leave me alone. Oh, goodness me, that didn't help, did it? Let's follow and make sure he's alright. Alright, and we are shrunk to a friendlier size. Oh, nope. Alright, we gotta chase this Yahoo down. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Vizier.
State your purpose.
Shivering in fear. No, he'll break my legs again if I speak of this. He'll break my leg. Okay, who wants to break your legs? Tell us what's going on, Vizier. It is my superior, Vekik. Ever since he ascended, he has become brutal. If we are too slow, he breaks our limbs. Sometimes he even pulls them off. Alright, so we have someone that has been through the ascended ceremony from Zaralek, and he's become violent and tears limbs off of the Nerubians. Oh dear, this is so much worse than I had originally diagnosed. And that's Vekik right there. Vizier has undergone a level of torture that I was unaware of. We cannot help Vi with his fear until Vi is actually safe. Whenever possible, I advocate friendship, recovery, and reconciliation. I ask others to act with compassion and empathy. These are all woke terms. This is all woke terminology. This is all woke indoctrination BS. I knew it. I knew we were going to hit something like this eventually, and sure as hell, we're doing it now. But hearing and seeing what is happening to Vizier, I think I've changed my mind. Enough is enough. We must act. Kill the ascended Nerubian who is torturing Vizier. We will see to your problem. Vi, I'll stay with you. I promise you'll be safe. Alright, and Becky, it's right up here. Okay, this will be the one thing we do. This will be the one thing I do for this particular thing. And we're just avoiding the Bazaar guards as they have the thing around them, the detectors. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this guy. Let's knock him out. And we'll call it a day for this storyline, or this video rather. I'll rip you limb from limb, Mute says, and that's and all the Nerubians there are panicking. Little legs, how? Alright, we got you. We took him out. Alright. This is the this is the insufferable crybaby Gen Z Nerubian, apparently. Alright. Turn it in. These ascended Nerubians have been mutated beyond empathy or community. It pains me, but I must focus on those that can be saved, like Vizier. Yeah, sure thing. Alright. That does it for Mr. Thunder. It's over, Vi. Vekik can't hurt you anymore. Is he really gone? Well, I don't know how to feel. I am relieved, but also saddened. Take some time. Whatever you need. Come talk to me when you're ready. I will, Mr. Sunflower. Because we all need to feel safe. I am sorry I asked you to do murder, Pelthalion, but I think it was necessary. These Ascended no longer are part of our society. I am not certain they are even Nerubian. They are decidedly unfriendly. Ah, so the ones that trigger us are unfriendly and need to be taken out. That is some serious effing indoctrination right there. Holy crap. Holy crap. Good God Almighty. Okay, lesson learned with that one. I'm going to have to remember that, because we're going to have to do a whole deep cut look into this thing. Because we indeed have discovered the woke BS that's in this expansion right now. This is what's become of you, Blizzard. This is what you're doing with your game right now. You're using it to push ideology instead of just do something that the players want. A little disappointed, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? We will cut it there, folks. I will stop the video there. That is where we're going to end that chapter. And when we return, we will do a little bit more exploring of the City of Threads, and then hopefully maybe a little bit later move outside of the city, but we will try to stay within the bounds of the city for now when we come back on the next video. So thanks a lot, folks. Sorry you had to put up with my endless opinions on this particular video, but you know what? That's why I'm making these videos in the first place. This is my this is how I do it. And thank you once again for joining me, guys. I'll talk to you soon.